There we go. All right, what's
Beautiful.
up, everybody?
Look how gorgeous we are.
Look at this. We have a new and improved set this week.
We do.
Slightly improved, just a new backdrop.
Churched up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. We're classing this bitch up a little bit.
That's right. Let me move some stuff.
Yeah, this is
I
all.
feel like this needs to go further down here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna interrupt the show.
Yeah, this is how the sausage is made, folks.
Is it?
There we go.
Move in.
This is the OCD intro of the podcast.
I can't handle it.
Yeah, must be centered. Not exactly centered.
It's not centered. Having a panic attack. Panic attack.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're all good.
I can't look at it.
We're here. It's Saturday night. We have watched a film.
We have film.
A film. Let me actually start that film.
Yeah.
That movie that we are talking about this week is Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight.
Yeah.
Was this their first movie, or was Bordello of Blood the first one?
This was the first one.
Okay. I'll come out with it. This was a fun movie, man.
It's fun.
Yeah.
This executed a lot better than Bordello of Blood did.
Yeah, when I was younger, I think for obvious reasons, I thought Bordello of Blood was the better of the two movies.
It's not a better movie.
It's just
a boobier movie.
The tittier of the two movies. Yeah. But no, this is a much better horror movie. And can I just say, watching this intro, man, like a warm blanket.
Oh,
like a
God,
warm blanket. Yeah.
Oh.
The music, just the movement through the house, the miniatures, like.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Like, I love everything about this. Like,
you know what's great is, like, this is not exactly the TV intro.
No, it was longer. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I just, instantly, it's Friday night. It's me and my cousin watching this with giant bowls of popcorn, like, just dude. Fucking,
Yeah.
Ready to go.
It's so good. It's something just... It's special. It's special.
It all just blends together perfectly. Like, the music is just A1.
Yeah.
Fucking,
and Danny Elfman, right?
I believe so.
I'm pretty sure it was Danny Elfman.
I mean, I don't even need to know that to know it's Danny Elfman. Like, you can just tell, but just by
it's very bouncy.
Yeah, the sound of it.
Yeah, if you didn't grow up watching Tales from the Crypt, like, you have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. But this movie opens, if you haven't ever seen Tales from the Crypt, it opens the same way the show does.
Yeah. Well, which is, albeit a little bit extended.
A little bit extended, I think just to make it special because it was a movie.
Yeah.
But they would have had all that shit available because I think they filmed this, like, between seasons of the show.
Yeah, I did see that pop up in the trivia thing. I love this beginning too. You get a little mini episode, like,
oh yeah,
right before the credits. This is my main gripe though with the movie coming up though.
Oh, the Crypt Keeper walking around?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
It looks really, really bad.
That is the Mummy Returns level CGI. The head
on
the body.
Atrocious.
That makes no sense at all. Why would you not do a shot where you can use the puppet? Like. Yeah. I get you want him walking around, but, like, is that worth, like you dinged your movie in a way that, like, I don't like, if you used a puppet, nobody would have gave a shit. Like, it would have looked cool. Like, nobody would have, like, but you're using this really, really bad CGI, and it's just like, ooh, like, painfully fucking bad.
It's not even like, yeah, I mean, because I'm pretty sure they had, like, somebody walking around with, like, a green mask on, and then they just superimposed it, like, kind of old school.
Yeah, they had to have.
But it was not good. Like, set it up so just like the show where he's stationary, he doesn't have to walk around.
But even in the rest of the movie, there's shots of the puppet, like, moving around. Like, at the end, at the movie premiere, like, you see the puppet, like, they're shooting it as the puppet's moving. Like, do that. Just do that.
Yeah.
Here it is. Oh my God, it's so fucking bad.
Yeah.
If John Larroquette is, like, the zombie.
That was really funny though.
Oh.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
And it's like one of
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's really not.
Yeah. And it's one of the few, like, CGI shots in the movie too.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Because it's
Definitely the most notable
this
CGI
movie is
shot.
mostly practical effects and like
Because that was Tales from the Crypt, man. Like,
yeah,
this is where like this is where like guys went to show off and shit. Like,
yeah.
you know,
They would either show off here or this is where they got started.
yeah,
Learning from the people that were trying to show off.
yeah.
My God, I love this fucking setup. The whole setup.
Ooh, coaster.
Yeah, you have a coaster.
Fucking savage. God damn it.
God damn, can't take you anywhere. Not even to your own house.
Seriously. Oh man. I mean, what else is there to love about this? There's a lot. I just love the whole premise, the setting, like
It feels like an extended episode. Asterisk.
okay.
There's no morality tale here.
That's true.
It's so, and there is a reason why, but I don't know why they didn't like eventually include one to make it feel more like a Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
Because, as you're well aware, 99% of the episodes of
Yeah,
Tales from
no
the Crypt,
cheating wives or husbands or
it was like a weird, gory morality tale.
yeah.
And it was, like there's a bad guy and he does bad things, but they always get their comeuppance. And you kind of get that here, but it's the grander scale of the story hides anything else.
But it's the good guys. You have the shitty role and the shitty ending. Like,
Yeah.
fucking Breaker like dies horribly in this movie.
Yeah.
And passes on the key to fucking the woman whose name we're not supposed to have in our mouth. And then like
Classy.
yeah. And then like she is now like cursed to this life of like drifting and fucking occasionally fighting off demons and shit. Like, so like yeah, like the moral person gets the short end of the stick here. Like,
yeah, it's true. I don't know, man, but it's fine. Like it doesn't stray from the classic Tales from the Crypt formula enough for me to be bothered by it, like at all.
Yeah, no, it fits perfectly in with the series.
And I
would even say more so than Bordello of Blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bordello of Blood just, I guess it had a little more of the morality tale to it, but the story was a lot flatter.
Yeah.
And I mean, it had probably better acting, better special effects, maybe, but
you do have Chris Sarandon.
Yeah.
Fucking
Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
But he's give or take.
Yeah.
Fucking Billy Zane in this movie.
Fucking awesome.
Pitch perfect.
Yeah.
I loved him.
Goddamn delightful.
I couldn't love him anymore.
Yeah. And it could, those scenes where he's like really hamming it up, like trying to tempt people, like that could have easily gone bad, but he's doing it perfectly.
Yes, it's like, because it's funny enough for it to be playful, but it's not ham.
Yeah.
So like the sponge thing, that was hilarious, and at the time worked. Like if it was in like a super 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 dark moment of the film,
yeah,
would have been too much. But it's the back and forth between him and Roach, which was kind of lighthearted.
And I love the like he has the like, all right, enough of this cowboy shit.
Yeah.
He's
fucking amazing.
Yeah, he's kind of like a Kirkland Nicolas Cage, like, but still like fucking awesome in this movie.
Yeah. Like he was a little unhinged throughout the whole thing, but still in control enough for the character to work really well.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you believe that he is just a fucking evil demon thing, with a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have to be super evil all the time, just dark and brooding. You can have menace and lightheartedness in the same spot. It's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Like it balances. I do like the bait and switch though in the beginning of this movie where, you're like, oh god, he's the bad guy. He's a fucking drifter. He looks like a scumbag. He's trying to break into these cars. He's the goodest guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you got Billy Zane is playing this guy who looks like a Texas Ranger after him for whatever the fuck that guy might have done.
Yeah.
Looks like a goddamn serial rapist. But then it all washes because it's the flip flop, and you don't really expect it the first time you're coming into this movie.
Yeah. I just love that mysterious setup too in the beginning. You just see this car crash, like,
Yeah.
and William
They
Sadler
both walk away
shooting
from
it. Yeah. Shooting at Billy Zane like before it happens.
Fucking William Sadler's so good.
And then Dick Miller being fucking Dick Miller, like
Yeah. I need you to play, let me guess, a drunk?
yeah. But like he plays it perfectly. That's a guy you've encountered at some point in your life.
I've worked with that guy.
Yeah. I was just like, for me, like usually as a child, like somewhere like like your dad's drunk friend or something, like
Yeah. Nope. I worked with that guy, and everybody called him Cock.
Cock. Oh man.
Rest in peace, Cock.
Now I need to get a rooster sound effect. Mental note.
Running out of buttons here, Chief.
Yeah. Oh, I can keep making pages.
Is there a page limit or no?
I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna get there.
See how many sound effects we can store on this.
Oh my god! Just wind up forgetting about half of them.
Let's see. The practical effects in this, goddamn awesome. I love the creatures.
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. Like the little demons and shit.
Creature design though, it left
A little
me wanting.
generic.
They looked like little pumpkin heads.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's kind of their thing, and they had nipple rings. It was a pumpkin head with nipple rings.
They're born with like piercings in weird places, and yeah. Wonder how many of them have cock rings that we just don't see.
All of them?
Maybe all of them. Yeah,
Probably all of them. Yeah,
and not just one either. Like a whole
they've got a ladder
series. Yeah.
What kind of cock piercing you have? What kind can you think of?
Which one?
Which cock?
Even that one was too much for Donner.
Yeah.
Is that thunder?
It is. It's raining like a motherfucker out.
Oh, no shit. Well,
Yeah.
that means Donner's going to be barking and yelling.
Sweet.
As is per usual for the podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be similar to last week where he was pretty calm and not when
Less
we had guests.
2 weeks ago.
Which was god-awful.
I'm still learning to work around the new mic stands here. The right here is, I think, is the beer spot.
That's your beer spot?
Yeah, because I have easy access.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That'll do it. See, that's why I like...
I got to go lefty, though. It's
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, not for me. None for me, dog. I got the good side of the table for that,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your right hand's out.
Yep.
No, your left hand.
Both of them. This is my left hand.
Yeah.
Because I do this, and it's an L.
Well, what's fucking me up is I have the stream deck here, so like right here. Oh shit!
Oh, you just fucked it.
This is where I would have like the beer would be like right here, but it's where I also have the sound effects. So
Yeah.
anyway,
I guess you have to sacrifice
back to the movie.
the beer location for the high-tech equipment location. Back to the movie.
Like
I don't love all the characters. I really don't.
Yeah. What's his name? Roach. Like nobody is like that fucking selfish and evil. Like, I'm gonna fuck over the entire world.
Yeah.
Just so I can get out of here. Like, all right,
that's
man.
stupid.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett, not good.
Yeah. She, like we mentioned a couple weeks ago, with side effect conversation. That fucking cool ass like starburst chandelier looks so fucking retro, like from the 50s. Like,
yeah.
A couple weeks ago when we were doing Megan, I was saying how like Allison Williams like rolled low for charisma.
Yep.
When she rolled her character sheet, like
She did.
I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith also like really fucked up that charisma role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. I've never been a huge fan of her acting. Like she's good in things, but it depends on the project.
Yeah, I mean, like we'll get to the better known as, but like I was going through her list and like there's really like nothing too like great. I mean, there's good movies, but there's nothing like, oh, that's a fucking classic. Like,
Nah.
you know?
No, not really.
Yeah.
And like we're of the generation that would think any of her movies are classic.
Yeah, like she was big in the '90s, like in 2000s, and yeah.
I don't know.
That's when I was going to the movies every week.
She has somehow stayed relevant.
Yeah.
So there's that.
We're at 24 minutes already. Oh, that's recording. We were recording way before we.
Yeah.
No, we've been on the air for like 16 minutes basically.
Stop worrying about the time.
Stop worrying. Yeah. We have 4 minutes to fill. How do we fill 4 minutes?
By talking about this goddamn movie.
Yeah.
Premise, really good. I like it.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else that was quite like this. I mean, maybe there was something. I mean, was Prophecy kind of like this?
I've never seen that. The one with Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
I heard the first one's good. I've never.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of them, either the first one or the sequels.
They
stole, I think, a little bit of this flavor in Dracula 2000, where like they made Dracula basically kind of he was basically Judas. He was Judas in the Bible.
Yeah.
And like, so you have like that biblical kind of flashback every now and again.
Yeah.
Like that kind of aspect.
I
to
did
it.
like that in this. A couple flashbacks. You get a little backstory.
Yeah, like you said, it wasn't something you've seen before. It was an original thing. Like, this guy has like this thing has the blood of Jesus. Yeah.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
It's metal.
It's not the original blood. Like, there's some of the blood of Jesus in there. It's been refilled over over the thousands of years.
I think the kind of theme they were going for with that was like, yes, it originally had the blood of Christ in it, and then the next guy is like just as holy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he basically refilled it before it was completely empty.
Yeah.
So like, there's that guy's blood, and then there's the original blood, and like the next guy, like before it got completely empty, filled it. So like,
right.
Even though it's been refilled all these times, there's still like molecules of Christ's blood in there.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would work with like anybody's blood. I don't think you could fill it with fucking Roach's blood.
Yeah. I think it can only be filled with the person who's charged with
the Demon Knight.
Yeah.
It's the Demon Knight's blood.
Yeah.
So I think that it's kind of alluding to the fact that like when you take on that job, now you are holy. Like,
yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're basically a paladin.
Yeah, like someday your blood is gonna fill this thing, and like,
right.
That's when the stars like line up on your hand.
Yeah, because that means like you're gonna find the next Demon Knight to take your place.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a really original story, man.
Yeah.
Like, kudos to them on this one.
Yep. What the hell's her name?
CCH Pounder.
Yeah. What a fucking name. Pounder.
Glenn Howerton. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where like he mentions like he brings her up, CCH Pounder, and then like I forget how, but like do an impression of her, and he does a fucking pitch perfect impression of CCH Pounder.
What?
We should look it up on YouTube after this. It is perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Vic, we don't work for the goddamn DEA. Like, it's perfect.
Yeah. What was the show she was on forever? Shield.
The Shield. Yeah.
Where she had like bright red cornrows. I think the whole fucking thing. That was a weird show. Like that was the first of the like
prestige
really
TV
adult fucking dramas.
Yeah.
Thanks, FX. I guess it was like that and Nip Tuck came out around the same time, right?
Yeah, and Nip Tuck was just fucking weird and cheesy.
The first 3 seasons of that were so great.
Yeah, and then it just got so off the rails crazy.
Yeah.
Steamy.
It was fucking steamy. That show was fucking
steamy.
I
gotta turn the speakers back up. I forgot.
Oh yeah. Oh Jesus Christ.
Much better.
What else is there to say about this? I mean, yeah, like I said, good story, decent acting. Like the people that are good overshadow the people that are not good.
That first club disappeared really quickly.
They'll do that.
Yeah.
They will do that.
But yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, there's some good acting in this movie.
Yeah.
I really miss Tales from the Crypt. We need a show like this so badly.
We do, and we're not getting it in any other format. Like
we had Creep Show, which I watched the first season of.
It's not that great.
Yeah, like it was okay. Like I liked it, but just not enough to keep going back for more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like this was just like, I think the half-hour format was key because it's quick. It has a much Creep Show is hour-long segments, which can go on I don't know, a bit too long. I think. I think that perfect just half-hour had a little bit of humor, a lot of gore.
Each episode was an hour long, right? And was it two
No.
half hour? It was 2 15 minutes.
No. They showed 2 episodes, but they were 2 half-hour episodes on a Friday night.
No, well, it wasn't 2 episodes. It was two segments of 1 episode.
No. It was one per show.
Are you sure,
dude? I'm dead sure on that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Sometimes they would do 2 episodes on a Friday night. But it would be
I could have swore it was two stories in 1 episode.
No.
God damn.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I wonder what I've done to damage those brain cells.
Yeah. Huh. What could it be?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Oh,
we've discovered that we can magnetically stick the bottle opener to our new mic stands.
Yeah, so we're not going to lose it on the table mat anymore.
Yeah.
Surly Duff is always right where we need him.
As he always is. Thanks.
I actually have a little miniature Surly Duff figure I should bring out here.
Put him right there.
Yeah.
We have to put something here.
Yeah, we definitely need something in the foreground. We can put a graphic up or something
We could.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle's gonna come over and watch live.
You're banging on the door in a moment.
Fine, come over. Whatever.
Yeah, Tales from the Crypt was awesome. We need something like that
was the
again.
best.
Fun and just
What made it so good is that it never took itself that serious.
Yeah.
There were
times
something.
it did serious stuff, but
the show was outlandish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I miss it. I miss it so much, and I wish HBO would get all the rights back to it.
Yeah, get your
just
shit together.
fucking
Get it
show it.
streaming. Do something with it. God damn it.
I don't.
Because there are people.
Do you realize how much subscription influx they would have if they said, "Hey guys, we got it back."
Yeah, we got Tales from the Crypt back. All the horror nuts would be onto fucking HBO Max.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, and I'm not even saying make new.
No, just put the old ones
Put
back
the old
there.
ones on.
Yeah.
That'll get everybody involved.
Oh, wait.
Michelle can't come over. She's in North Carolina. Next time.
Yeah, no, you can make a whole thing out of putting them out, even re-release them
weekly.
Yeah, 2 every week. Just every Friday night, just like the old days. We get 2 every week. Boom, here you go. Oh god, this is in a perfect world. Get 2, I don't know, horror monster podcast hosts to host interstitials. I don't know. What? Yeah. What am I saying?
We could never do that because there's already somebody doing the interstitials.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying we're competing with better people doing interstitials. I'm just saying we're doing our own interstitials.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's like I said, perfect world.
Yeah.
At least just give us the episodes on HBO Max.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you don't want to make a huge deal out of it, just fucking put it on.
Yeah.
That's so many DVDs to buy, and they're kind of hard to find right now.
I mean, not even because for the nostalgia of it all, but there are amazing fucking directors and actors who worked on this, and
they got their start here.
Yeah, you have Robert Zemeckis's and fucking Richard Donner is doing fucking things on here, and fucking frustrating. Damn it, all this legal red tape bullshit.
Yeah. Zemeckis did the first episode, didn't he?
I believe so.
First couple episodes, maybe.
William Sadler was in the first episode. It was the one he's condemned to die. Yeah.
This show's so fucking good. It's unbelievable.
We really need to. You know what we're gonna do? Like for an episode, we're just gonna we're gonna look at a list of episodes. Pardon me. We're gonna look at a list of episodes. We'll each pick maybe one or two,
Mm-hmm.
and then just do a show on those 4 episodes or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm totally cool with that.
yeah. We need to do that. We need to do that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many good ones.
Yeah. I know just because we'll have to pull up the IMDb because I know there's ones I'm forgetting that are going to be awesome. I know one that I'm picking immediately is going to be the one with the kid who's adopted by vampires.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved that
That's
episode when I was
such
a
a
kid.
good one.
Yeah.
Actually, one that stuck with me forever. There's 2. There's the one with the guy doing the interview, whatever, in the haunted house.
Yes, the Morton Downey Jr. one. That is probably one of the best episodes.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But another one that has always stuck with me is the guy. He's the artist. He winds up killing people and
With his drawings, yeah.
No, not with the drawings. He kills them and then paints their bodies however they're dead.
Yeah.
And then those paintings sell for tons and tons of money.
Oh, I thought he was drawing things, and then they would happen.
No. Because
I'm thinking of House. Holy shit!
You are definitely thinking of House. No,
because doesn't he draw his wife as a monster, and then he gets attacked by the wife monster?
Yeah,
that's House.
That's House.
Yeah.
No. I'm misremembering the beginning of this. So he's a failed artist. And he winds up finding a dead body, and he paints that scene.
Yeah.
And then that becomes really popular, and I think he maybe finds another one or something. But he winds up killing people and then painting that, and he winds up painting one of them with the person's blood and stuff.
All right.
And then he gets caught.
There was also the one that always stuck with me was with John Lovitz, I believe. Is he the guy? I think he's the guy doing the audition. He goes to this audition, and he thinks it's for Hamlet.
Yeah.
And it's real competitive, and then I think
it's to be the skull, isn't it?
Yeah, he ends up killing somebody, one of the other actors.
Yeah.
And then he's in the costume thing at the end. He's getting ready because he wins the role because he kills the guy.
Yeah, it's to be Yorick.
And and he pulls the character card out and says Yorick, and he's Yorick, and then I forget what happens, but at the end of the play, it's fucking the guy holding the skull. It's got the eye in it, it's all freshly thing.
Yep.
And you find out it's being put on by escaped mental patients. It's so awesome.
Oh, there was another good one. It was it was a trial, but it wound up being purgatory.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I remember that one.
It was weird.
Oh yeah. All right, we're definitely doing this.
Yeah.
We're definitely doing
that's
this.
a thing we can do.
Yeah.
You ready to throw down ratings on this?
Oh yeah, we can definitely throw some ratings on this.
All right, I'll start. As much as we love it, and it is a fun ass movie, which we were talking about before, I think it was last week. We just want movies to be fun again.
Yeah, exactly.
This is primetime fun movie.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not the greatest movie, but it's a fucking fun watch.
So, I gotta go 7.5 on this.
No shit.
Just for my personal enjoyment.
Yeah.
Critically, it is much lower. It's critically a 5.5.
Yeah, it's a low budget horror movie. It's nothing I think the story is really good. Like I said, we talked about the originality of the story. That's a really good, I think, really, really strong aspect of this movie.
Yeah.
So you can give it good, critical aspect rating on that. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing any critic is going to go crazy over. But it's honestly the same thing I was thinking because it's just so much fun. It's a fun watch. It was perfect watching it today. I watched it Saturday morning, but Saturday afternoon, man.
Yep.
This is your thing. Perfect. That was cool ass fucking looks like it's something from Fallout. That cool ass fucking chandelier.
Yeah, it really does.
But yeah, 7.5 fucking all day, man.
Yeah.
Just a fucking fun watch. 90 minutes, you're in, you're out. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't rave about this movie enough. And it sounds hokey because like I love it, I love it, I love it. 7.5, but like, it's with realistic,
Yeah, it's
interpretation of
it's
what's going
fun,
on
but
here.
I'm not like not this isn't going to be like in my top tier of horror.
No, never.
Yeah, no, it's utility grade horror. Like it's great utility grade horror.
Yeah, this is, now that I've gone back to it because I haven't seen this in forever. This might get pulled out, once a year,
Yeah,
maybe. I think more than that would be excessive.
Too much.
It would be excessive. Fucking the amount of blood that they store in that thing, actually unreal. It's like an everlasting gobstopper of blood.
It must involve a miracle or something. I don't know.
Are you ready to move on to trivia?
Onward to the trivia.
Okay. Let's see. The studio originally wanted Cameron Diaz for the role of Jerry Lynn, but director Ernest Dickerson convinced the producers to cast Jada Pinkett instead.
Can't believe I'm going to say this. That's the better choice, I believe. I can't see Cameron Diaz in this role.
Yeah, no. I mean, she had higher star power, but who cares?
Yeah, I also don't see her like being kind of like a handy woman either. Like,
no,
yeah,
no, or a badass.
Yeah,
I mean, like she was kind of shaky as a badass anyway, but yeah, it is what it is. Birds had nested in the rafters of the set, which caused audio problems. So before each take, the crew would shoot off a blank gunshot to startle and quiet the animals.
How do I get that job?
Right?
Be the bird scaring guy. Get the gun.
I'm the gun man.
I'd walk in and do a different monologue every time. Like fucking.
Any bird don't want to get killed.
You better go out the back. Say hello to my little friend.
Ridiculous. Pardon me whilst I open this beer.
And pardon me while I drink this beer.
Yeah. Surly Duff.
Oh, man.
As much as I love Surly Duff, I believe we have to get a more thematically appropriate bottle opener. Love you, Surly Duff, but we'll see.
Anyway.
Let's see here. Demon Knight was a script that had been circulating in Hollywood for a number of years, although it wasn't adapted from EC Comics and lacked the standard morality play. The producers decided it had the right mixture of horror and humor to be produced as a Tales from the Crypt spin-off movie.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you don't get
the morality
tale, because it never intended to have one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird that they didn't twist it around a little bit, unless they just liked the script that much.
Yeah, it works that as it is. And the tone is really perfect for Tales from the Crypt.
It really is. Like it is a good mix, where it's not hokey.
Yeah.
It's tension and release kind of thing. Let's see. Don't have a shit ton of trivia here, but 1, 2, 3, 4 more.
All right.
The green slime that was used for the blood of the demons was taken from glow sticks, which the FX crew disassembled. Which,
all right.
I mean, sounds real toxic.
Yeah, probably.
Like, probably not super safe.
Yeah.
To have all in your eyes and mouth. I guess. I'm no chemist, but it just seems a little sketchy to me.
Yeah.
One of the protagonists, Wally Enfield, is a recently fired postal worker. The remaining protagonists find a large collection of guns in his home, realizing that Enfield intended to attack the post office. This is likely a reference to several real-life killing sprees perpetrated by maniacal postal workers from the late 80s onward. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. When hence the phrase "going postal."
Yeah.
Have we ever watched Beast of Blood? I don't think I have.
I am not sure. I will look that up.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Um,
But yeah, no, that's how we got that phrase "going postal." Like,
yeah, it was just a weird time. Like, postal workers were just going
flipping
nuts
the fuck out. Yeah.
and shooting up the fucking place.
Yeah. I mean, like, I get it. Like, you're in this position where, like, you're facing this endless onslaught of just, like, there's never a day when you're like, well, got nothing to do today. I'm just going to slack off. Like, no, there's always going to be, like, a mountain of shit to do and, like, people watching over your shoulder at every minute.
Right, but what's
that will
crazy?
drive people crazy.
But what's really fucking crazy is, like, it didn't happen.
I'm going to have to fucking get rid of this. Like, it's
You
really
don't need it.
fucking, yeah,
You don't
yeah,
need it.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to go cross-eyed. Like, 'cause it's like, I'm trying to look at you and it's, like, right in the way. Like,
yeah. That's why I got rid of mine.
Yeah. I've tried. Anyway.
You didn't have that, like, before the 80s, and you really didn't have it after the 90s.
Yeah.
It was just this like, fucking 20 years of mania.
Yeah, it just went away.
Yeah.
Now it's, now it's all types of people going crazy and shooting the place up.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different podcast.
Yeah, like they handle that over on